Bringing it in.
In 3, 2,
No, we're not.
1.
No, we're not. That's the intro, by the way.
He'll probably cut me out like normal.
That was a great intro.
That is our intro. That actually counts. Listeners, we're back. Last week, we didn't have our golden boy over here, Mr. Mikey. He was out of commission, I believe.
No, he was over in San Antonio.
Father's Day.
Nice,
Oh,
man.
that wasn't even last week. It was 2 weeks ago.
We're
We were
back.
at the pool this past weekend together.
We're back.
Listen, we're drinking again. That's what's important,
How
boys.
do I remember things?
Let's cheers. We're back
Don't
together.
we cheers with the shot?
We do that too. We're
God.
back together.
Well-
Cheers, boys.
Well, we can't trust your memory either because you named like somebody else that was in the home run contest that was nowhere. Lou Gehrig? I think.
No, I said Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle.
Yeah, okay. Mickey Mantle.
They were the ones going at it in the summer of '61. Those two guys. That's why I said it. Mickey Mantle got injured in early September and ended at 15-6 or
I'm with
something
you.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
with
okay,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's true.
I-
Google
I-
it. He was
I
also
imagine-
having sex with Marilyn Monroe.
Imagine
Allegedly.
No, that was
Mickey Mantle
That was JFK. But
was
he
trying
was
to hit
doing
home
it
runs.
Roger, they were both going at it, and they were playing for the Yankees together. They literally made a movie called 61 out of this whole story.
What was his? They made a movie called 61.
Yeah,
And
it was
what's
the summer
most?
of 61, and he got 61
I thought that was the
home
one
runs.
where they all like they had the mass murder and they thought it was.
Are you thinking of like Ted Bundy or Son
No,
of Sam?
no, it might have been Son of
I
Sam.
thought it was 69.
69. I don't know. There was.
It's 61 is the name of the movie
Mm,
that they did.
I don't
about
believe
that
it.
Anyway,
story.
we're back.
Thomas
we love
Jane, I think, might
baseball.
have been in it.
We can't even distract ourselves to get a good intro on this thing because we like baseball so much and we like arguing with each other so much.
that was brilliant.
But we are back, and as usual around this table here, the
New
intro,
table.
not new table,
It's
around.
not. Well, it's old now. It was new last time. Now it's not.
Absolutely. Around this table, we get this podcast started with a nice shot. Today's shot brought to you by Sailor Jerry.
Sailor Jerry's.
Down the hatch, boys. Cheers. Welcome back. Happy Father's Day. Happy new normal coronavirus.
None of us are fathers. And AJ.
Thank God. Speaking of. No.
Oh God.
No.
Oh, that is worst. That might be the worst. Oh, what the?
It has layers.
Oh,
Ugh.
That's
Have
what-
I just not drank enough lately that tastes that bad?
That
Yeah.
was layers.
well, it's 92 proof. I mean, it's not good.
Did this go bad?
Hey, he needs to have that vodka.
Oh, that's
God, I drank it.
AJ just finished off that vodka, making his drink right now.
That is. Gin doesn't help get rid of it either. I can tell you that
No.
much.
Okay, guys.
I need
So
wine. Who's got wine?
the sports have just started, literally today. Today is what June 30th, and
on the coaster. Drink one on the table.
was it today is June 30th, and women's soccer just started today.
NWSL.
And I was completely enamored with the fact that it was coming back so much that I took off work today. My boss gave me the day off work.
Afternoon off. 'cause I think
Afternoon
the game
off.
was at like noon or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yep.
And I went to go look for it, and it's only on the internet. It was only on ABC, CBS All Access app, and they pull that junk on you. We're like, hey, subscribe for 1 week trial. If they start bringing sports like this back, they're gonna kill sports because like,
No, they're only doing that because it's the NWSL.
nah. But I would much rather watch women's
Golf's on
soccer
regular TV.
than-
NASCAR's been on regular TV.
All these subscription-based services are trying to gain traction.
I mean, Disney Plus just stopped giving out their free 30-day trial because Hamilton's coming out this Friday. In case you didn't know,
Oh yeah, but good
Yeah.
thing I know somebody who has it that we're gonna watch.
we're having
it.
a watch party. Remember?
Yep.
AJ,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it before he does, so it messes
No,
up his.
My brother has
no.
Disney Plus. I can watch it too.
I'm gonna change my password so none of y'all can watch it before me.
I'll give you Daniels.
There we go. Perfect.
Who's that?
Nobody?
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
I knew a guy once named Dan.
What
Say-
happened to him?
Oh.
Okay. Anyways, there's a lot
okay.
of going on in sports right now. So over the weekend, we had the Patriots got caught for again.
See,
recording
I never
other
saw this
teams'
till y'all said
practices.
something.
Yeah, recording other teams' practices, fined over $1 million, and losing the third pick
Robert
in the
Kraft spends that
2021
in
draft.
Florida at a
Yeah,
Rubin
I
Tug.
think it was like $3 million. I thought it was, or the third pick or something like that.
We
That's
obviously
a
have,
holiday weekend for him at the Rubin Tug.
Yeah.
we obviously have done our
Yeah,
research
right.
on this, but the point is, They got fined for recording other teams' practices, and on the same day, to distract us from that alleged, no, not alleged anymore, that, excuse me, that
horrific act.
Horrific act, thank you.
All of Boston is cheaters. All of Boston are cheaters. The Red Sox have cheated. Then they with the Apple Watch in 2017, and then they came back and they cheated the next year, and they got away with it. And then now they
threw all that tea in the river.
They threw all the tea in the river. The Patriots
I support that one.
Yeah, the Patriots came back after cheating again. They're everybody
in
Boston's
culture. That
cheaters.
one doesn't count now.
You're right.
Yeah. Did the Bruins ever cheat?
Probably. They probably deflated the ice. I don't know.
But to distract us from that illegal action, the Patriots have signed Cam Newton for 1 year.
Well, in football, they would have signed a white guy.
That was Mikey, and you can email him at mikey@surewhatever.net.
Ooh, I have an email?
So, yes. So, they signed Cam Newton to a 1 year deal. Richard Sherman's very pissed off about it because he thinks it's just horrible. He's an MVP. He's an ex-Super Bowl contender, and he thinks the deal for 1 year was horrible. That's another story in itself. But the Patriots, once again, did something illegal, got caught for it, fined for it, and they're not getting away with it. But are the fines enough, or do they need to be punished more?
They should lose draft picks. They should, if they're going to do something to this, there should be something more
repeated
detrimental to the team than. Yeah, if it's repeat offenses, yeah.
Yeah, it's a repeat offense. Yeah. And also, they did lose, I think, it was something, they were saying that if they sign Cam Newton to the senior veterans minimum, it's still going to be less than what they're having to pay for the scandal or the cheating scandal that they're just in.
Yeah.
So
what did they pay him?
Just under, the minimum was just over $1 million.
And is that what Richard Sherman's mad about?
Yeah,
because
that he should have gotten more. He should have gotten way more. He definitely should have got. Maybe this is like to prove himself.
I don't know.
Well, remember Teddy Bridgewater went to be Drew Brees' backup, and he only got paid like $1 million.
But he was also coming from a horrific injury. Remember, like his knee.
I'm sorry, maybe not Bridgewater. Who was the guy from?
Yeah, that's who backed up.
I think it
Drew
was.
Brees. It was Teddy Bridgewater
from Tampa Bay.
No. You're thinking of
Winston. Excuse me, Winston.
Jameis
Winston just signed to go back up Drew Brees for like $1 million.
Did he?
Don't write in, listener. I understand. I corrected it. Quit blogging.
But right before that, Teddy Bridgewater was Drew Brees' backup.
That's
until
true.
This past year,
you are correct.
He went. Where did Bridgewater just?
He went to
the Red. No,
Brees had the thumb surgery
to where Cam Newton just left. The Panthers.
That's right.
He went to the Panthers.
Yep.
There is a Russian roulette, a big old, not a Russian roulette, a big old jumbo shuffle of all quarterbacks. Anyways, Tom Brady to the Tampa Bay. You got Phillip Rivers over to Indianapolis.
Yeah.
You got
that's right.
Who went
to San Diego?
I don't know.
Have starting?
I don't know.
Did they? I think they drafted someone
that went up from
Nick Foles?
Jacksonville to the Bears.
Which I don't even think he'll start there.
I don't know, but now we got Cam Newton, and honestly, Cam Newton was the best quarterback out there right now, and he needed to go somewhere. He was going to be picked up, and I could see how he could definitely take a pay cut to win now, because he could go somewhere else and be a backup, or maybe fight to be a starting quarterback and get more money. But what he's doing right now, taking a less pay to prove himself to get into the starting quarterback of a winning team. He is definitely.
Are they still going to be a winning team without Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Is it Bill Belichick that gets him there, or is it Tom Brady that's been getting there, or is it the combination of both? Can Cam and Bill Belichick get them to win that conference?
Here's my vote. I think it's 80% Belichick, 20% quarterback. That's what I think. Because Brady was on his decline, and they were still winners. Brady's hyper competitive. I get it, but if they can keep Cam Newton healthy, they're going to be good.
Well, that's the thing. Cam Newton has been healthy for a full season in a while.
It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. But what they always say, when he was healthy, what was it, 2017 was the last year he was healthy? He was throwing up MVP numbers. And
he's a stud.
Into the Super Bowl.
And he had just gotten Christian McCaffrey, who definitely helped with that. I mean, Sonny Michel, he's good. I mean, I think he's still with them. But Sonny Michel? How do you say it?
Sonny, and then Blunt and everybody. They have so many. They're a Swiss Army knife of
yeah, I mean, that's it. That's Bill Belichick's thing, is just having a rotating door. He just wants whatever man
healthy
next
players.
up. You get in there. This is a system. You run it. If you do it right, we'll succeed.
The thing here is, though, something that they haven't had in a decade is they have a quarterback who can run and just slam it.
When's the last time they had one?
Well, what he's going to actually help out
before him was Doug Flutie, right?
Yeah.
Drew Bledsoe. Sorry. Drew Bledsoe.
What he is going to help out with is that the receivers are really lacking on the threat on the outside. And what's going to help out is if you have a running quarterback, that outside defense now has to watch inside. Yep. So even though they don't have a great outside receiving core, they can still like make up for that because now you got to watch out for that. And we're also talking about the Cam Newton like he's walking into the starting position. I mean, he might still be hurt. His foot might hurt, his shoulder, whatever else they were talking about. But I do think that the addition of Cam Newton to the to the Patriots right now guarantees that they're going to be in the playoffs.
Let's make this bet.
Who else is in that division?
Buffalo, New York, and
the Dolphins.
The Dolphins, yeah.
Let's make this bet.
Jets.
What's the Patriots record going to be this year?
Oh.
And do you think they take the division?
I don't think they take the division because the Buffalo Bills are so good right now, and this is the Buffalo Bills are like piling everything, all the sand up real nice and tall before it crumbles again. I think that the Buffalo Bills are going to win the division, and the Patriots are going to sneak into the wild card spot with an 9-7.
9-7. I would have guessed a little bolder.
I'm not going to even go that bold.
Honestly,
I think the Patriots are the third best team in that division. I think the Jets, if they have a healthy, non-mono Sam Darnold, they can beat the Patriots.
So what's your record for the Patriots?
I'll give them an 8-8.
8-8.
And I don't think they get in the playoffs.
I'll go 10-6.
10-6.
Yeah, I'll go 10-6.
You're going so with that record, they should win their division.
They got a shot.
Because I don't see the Bills or the Jets
or
the Dolphins with Tua going 11-5.
It's a marathon. There's going to be injuries. There's going to be left and right of other teams.
And all this is speculation if we even have a season.
That's true.
Oh God, we're not.
By the way, we're still in the Corona Chronicles, guys.
Oh yeah, this is Corona Chronicle number 43.
Yeah, the thing.
Please send
remember
help.
the name. I don't even remember what y'all called it last time.
Oh, okay. So since we're making predictions right now, I'm gonna make a really bold prediction right here.
Okay.
I predict that baseball doesn't come back in July.
Does it come back?
They report tomorrow. They're supposed to report tomorrow.
There's no way.
All right.
Desmond from the Rockies said today he's opting out of this season.
I feel that's a good.
Yeah, his wife. He said he's got wife's pregnant. He's got 4 kids. He said he's opting out.
You know, like what the NBA is doing with their players right now. It's like if you want to opt out, you can opt out. You're just not going to get paid, and nothing will be penalized for you. It's like it's basically if you're too scared to come in for health reasons and you don't think things are right, the NBA is saying you don't have to come in. We're not holding against you. We understand. We're just trying to get something going. And I feel that every athlete now should do that. Soccer, baseball, basketball, football, every athlete, even down to college. Like your scholarship shouldn't be held against you.
I think it should. You're there to do one thing.
But it's a health concern.
Money.
There's something overriding.
Nah,
okay, we'll get it.
Get back to work.
We can get back into college here in a minute. Okay, so baseball, though, I think it should have that same standard for the players. However, the way that listener, to catch you up on things, baseball, the owners and the players just kind of really put something half-assed together.
Oh, they fought hard.
Yeah.
And the thing for
like
me,
almost
though,
2 months, 3 months.
Yeah,
long time.
Yeah, but the thing for me, though, none of this was about the pandemic. None of this was about Corona, COVID, whatever. This was all just about money for the MLB.
That's all.
Which is like what has been so detrimental to for true baseball fans that you look at. It's like none of this has been about anyone getting sick or anything like that. It's just been about who gets a bigger piece of the pie at the end of the day with this whole thing. And all we want to see is the game that we love being played. Which, by the way, quick plug, San Antonio, the Missions, are starting play this weekend with fans.
Well, for all the listeners that listen to the San Antonio Missions.
Yeah, good job.
I mean, it's baseball you can watch. Yeah.
So, to me, the overall question is, how many games are we playing this season?
60. Or no, your prediction of how many we actually
How many we actually playing?
I think 60 games. I think 60 games will get played. How many games do all the starters actually play? Or are you just as soon as someone gets sick, they go down, you bring someone up, and you constantly are bringing people in and out?
Is there a second wave coming through? Or are they going to postpone it for a month or two?
I think as soon as they get sick, you quarantine, you test. You
bring up the ranks.
And who's healthy, you play, and you just keep bringing up through the farm.
Well, here's the deal.
You get a team on the field.
That baseball, the owners have had a hard stance on this, and I think it's actually kind of brilliant for the owners to do this. They have a hard stance is they don't want to play deep into November for a couple of reasons. One, because the weather might be bad in the northern states that you can't. It's no good fun to play baseball in the snow.
Anywhere. And the Rockies. When there's open air.
And the second thing, which I think is brilliant on the owners, is because the owners have already come out and said we're going to lose money for every game played, and whether it's true or not, whatever. If they have a hard deadline that they want to be out by, they don't want to play into November, like they normally don't, because they don't want to compete with football, they don't want to compete with basketball, whatever's going on. The longer that hard deadline stays, every day that passes is one less game they can play.
Mm-hmm.
So, to answer AJ's question, I don't think it's going to start in July. I'm 100% sure on that. Putting it down. That's my bold prediction.
I think they do start in July.
I think they only play 50 games.
50?
50
I'm
games.
going the full 60 and a postseason.
Again, we all see different people. I'll go under 50.
Ooh.
I'll go under 50. Those are three solid. We need to write this stuff down.
Do you think they actually... Well, we can always listen to it later.
We won't.
No one else listens to it.
You barely listened to it, and I sent it to you guys.
You didn't send me the last one. I just happened to stumble upon it. I was like, these a-holes.
He's got the bell on.
Well,
hung out without me.
He left, listener. He left for the weekend, and then it was
I went to go see my father for Father's Day.
Well,
why?
We didn't.
Why would you do that?
Tony did. You did it a week in advance.
Oh, yeah, I did.
All right. So, anyways,
regardless,
why do you think it's going to be under 50 games? And what prediction? Go ahead. Get back to this.
Sure. I think it's under 50. I don't think it's much under 50. 45, 40, something like that. But I just think, just like right now, what's going on? There's going to be another scare. Somebody's going to have a knee-jerk response. A governor's going to shut down this thing. A team can't come out. This just crap's flying.
That's the other part that I'm wondering. Can they play in California?
Well,
have they done what? I haven't seen anything where they're doing what the NBA is doing and putting them all in one city.
Yeah.
Or what the NWSL has done also.
They're not doing that.
They're going to travel and I don't know international borders, like going to Toronto. Well, how that's going to work out,
I think the big thing is I think that we're okay with international borders because we have the soccer teams. Canada's coming to us to play soccer for the men's soccer.
So then I'd assume Toronto's has to maybe find like a neutral site somewhere up north to play or something like that.
Well, they'll probably play in Buffalo. Because that's Buffalo's Toronto's twin city in America. So
there's still a lot that I feel that nothing's been explained, or they're just gonna go back to normal business and let it be.
They're gonna try.
And maybe that's why they haven't said anything, because they're just like, normal operations. Here we go.
They're gonna try, but I think it's gonna fail. That's my prediction.
Okay.
I hope it doesn't fail because we need this in our lives.
I want all of it. I want all the games just like you want them.
So what do you guys think the prediction is, since we're just throwing it out there? And the listener is probably listening to the future and just laughing, saying, these idiots, they don't even know what's coming up in July.
In 2090.
They're listening in 2029 when we're all dead.
Yeah.
The aliens showed up and found, we're the only thing they found.
In 9 years, the aliens come down and we all die.
Well, the planet's been, vacant for at least,
it's been a while.
8 years.
Let's have another bold prediction. July's natural disaster is going to be man-eating giant chickens.
Oh, gosh. That's the prediction?
Anybody else?
Giant chickens.
Oh, I saw this thing the other day. I think they're going to leave the Philippines and make it here. There's some giant bat in the Philippines, the fox bat or something like that. This thing has a wingspan of over 5 feet.
I think I've seen this. I don't think it eats people, though.
It's fruit, but I feel like in July, it's going to start eating people. It's going to turn. It's going to be like, well... I got a taste for meat now.
Not enough fruit around. I'm going to start digging into some people.
But yeah, I saw a picture of this thing. I was like, no way, this is real. Googled it.
Huge.
Real. And huge.
I got my rabies shot, so I'm good.
Crap.
Tony might survive.
Tony will...
Tony's the only one. He finally gets his dream of populating the world. Being the last one. And everyone has a lineage to him.
I'm going to bare knuckle box a bat.
The Genghis Khan of the pandemic. Oh, God, no. Oh,
hey, listener. AJ.
Yeah?
Are there any fan corrections?
1 second. Let me check.
Did you actually touch a button there?
Nope.
Okay.
No fan corrections. I did touch a button.
I know.
I don't know what it was. So.
Nothing?
Nothing. I got
Not
nothing
even
in the
from
books.
apparently that new fan that you guys got while I was
Are you
away?
talking Mr. David from Sydney?
Is it Sydney, Australia?
It's Sydney, Australia.
Where the bathrooms go the other way down there?
They do.
Toilets? Water?
You messed up on a pour here.
No, I didn't.
Well, good news is that
we take this before our competition.
When you were checking the fan corrections, the button you did hit didn't turn it off.
Thank God.
All I heard was one click, and I was like, oh,
tick,
man.
tick, 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 tick. That's the one recording.
To be honest, I was scared. But good. So, no fan corrections, no updates.
There is one update.
Oh, there is one update.
Oh, there is one update.
How could you forget this, AJ?
Oh, Mr. IT
I
department.
mean, you are in charge of this
I'm
account.
sorry, I've had some drinks.
You've had
Would you
one
like me to update you on the drinks, or is that your job?
on the
here?
drinks?
I heard that he's going to make us new drinks.
Somebody else speak now. I'm done.
AJ, please update us on the update.
It's a big moment for us. We have hit, for our Twitter account, at SureWhateverBro, our 2-year anniversary. Congratulations, boys. Cheers to that. 2 years.
So, here's a question.
2 years ago, we didn't think we would have lived this long.
Did the Twitter account come first, or did the podcast actually come first?
Actually, I'm about to look that up.
I meant it's chicken and the egg. You know?
I'll tell you that
did you guys like what was the first date you guys released the first
podcast one? Did go out first, and I can tell you when it was when we went live.
Do you have a spreadsheet for the podcast?
I do. Yeah.
This man needs a job.
I don't know. He did all the things
or
he's organized with.
He's just
life,
not. He's not yanking it enough. Honestly,
he's doing that. Let's be honest.
This is how much time he actually has.
First of all, guys, this spreadsheet came way before I needed a job. We went live on November 13th, 2017.
Oh, I was about to say. Hold on a second. You were the pioneers of podcasting.
We're 2.5 years.
Yeah. You know what?
So why did it take so long for y'all to create a Twitter and get that social media presence?
To be honest, we both thought this would fail.
Yeah.
This is just a side hobby.
You act like this has been a success so far.
Unless you quit, it's not a failure.
Our first podcast was September 26th. That's the first time AJ and I started with.
Here's a question.
Don't hate us, listener.
Why are you in cell 549?
Because that's
what is above all that?
There's a lot of work in between these, and I don't think the listener wants to hear about it, but that's that much between each is one episode, and it goes from editing to picture making to making a video to posting it to saving it.
We need to get Tony a job in like
this is how you do it.
Creative. So what is it, like a marketing sort of position?
No. When I die and croak, I just give this to him. He finds it, and he can run it exactly how it should go.
When you die and croak, this is done. AJ's not going to do all that.
AJ,
and let's be honest, I'll
already be
dead.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in my will now.
Tonight.
You better kill me before I get to that will.
With that, can you add that he also inherits RJ? Because you're already going to have it. Because I'm kicking it before you. We all know that.
No.
You could bequeath them to me.
Okay, listener, speaking of trying to say things correctly, you're about to listen to this 5-year-old toddler of me trying to say words correctly as these two kids try to spell out the words that I tell them.
If he can't say them, there's no way we're going to be able to spell them.
So here we go. Mikey brings up a good point, and that's why I already picked some decently hard, not too hard words for you guys to spell.
What reading level?
I don't know. I don't know.
8th grade reading level?
4th grade?
I don't know.
The spoon and the fork went over the moon. Is that how that goes?
Let me tell you how this is going to go down. I'm going to say a word, and then I'm going to hit Google Pronounce 3 times, and then you have 30 seconds.
Okay. I've got the timer here.
What does Google Pronounce?
It's pronouncing the word so that he doesn't mispronounce it.
Okay.
Because he definitely would.
Oh, Google heard you?
My Google just heard me and told me that.
All right, well, before we start this, just to make things more interesting, AJ and I are going to take this half shot.
I've been on a bad speaking streak earlier. When I stumbled earlier, by the way, I was trying to burp and fart, and I just couldn't.
That's how I usually poop.
What?
Oh, God, that's bad still.
They finished off the last of the rum, so...
we only got gin left.
This is bad. I got to work tomorrow.
So do I. And I actually go to the office still.
Wait, he
Ooh,
does.
they're bringing breakfast tacos for us tomorrow.
Oh, that'll help soak it up.
Yeah.
So I have my little Jambox speaker here, and it should tell us.
I hope I just connected.
I turned it up all the way. Listener, I hope you can hear this. I'll even turn this up a little bit.
Want to do a test run?
This is the test run of what you guys are going to hear.
Loser.
LOOSER. Yeah.
Did we just become best friends?
Loser.
Oh, I tried to put S at the end of it. All right.
That was not rehearsed, by the way, listener.
Oh,
is any of this ever rehearsed?
Actually, no. Not even researched.
Okay. So here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to tell you. Oh, we need a coin or something. You guys
No,
can
age
flip.
before beauty.
Because who wants to go first?
Me.
Okay. AJ's jumping on.
I got the hammer.
I'm going to set the tone here.
Yeah, you're definitely going to set the tone of
It's
something.
a low
here.
tone.
Okay. What's going to happen is I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to start pressing. Well, first of all, Mikey, get your phone out because you have to time his 30 seconds.
Give me your phone.
I'm timing my 30.
No,
I time your
you are
30.
definitely not timing your own 30
I got
seconds.
it.
AJ, two phones over here.
Here's my 30. You know how to use it.
So, listener,
I don't
each
know
of
how to use an iPhone.
either of them are going to time each other's 30 seconds. They have to start by 30 seconds and finish in a metronomic pattern. So you can't be like L
7.
Oh.
Why don't you just go to stopwatch?
This beeps.
I'll just tell you now.
You do your way.
Okay. You tell me when, Tony.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So the first word for AJ
Oh, no.
is going to be handkerchief.
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 Handkerchief. H-A-N. Is it a C or a K? K-E-R-C-H-I-E-F. Handkerchief.
You had 10 more seconds to think about that.
It wasn't going to get any better.
You were very close, but you misspelled it.
How
How-
close?
how?
What was it?
You missed a letter.
Which one?
There's an extra letter?
There's a D in there.
See, I thought so too.
Handkerchief.
Yeah.
Yep. But she says.
Handkerchief.
She didn't say the
Is it a silent D? Is there such a thing?
Guys-
I have a silent D.
Guys, this is touche. It's touche.
All right. That was close.
All right. Remember, this is English here. All right.
How many
AJ,
words total?
Can I
don't
get
know.
mine in?
Oh, we have 5 words. You have
5
4
words
real
each.
words, and then you have one from Urban Dictionary that I'm going to have to read you guys.
Good God.
Because Google won't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's censored that much? I hope it's not one of the words on the alphabet thing.
All right. Are you ready, AJ?
I'm ready.
I don't even know how to say this word. Whatever. Here we go. One.
How? Hip Hop Anonymous?
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Nausea.
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 Say it again.
Nausea.
No, say the first one you said.
Nausea. Yeah, that's all I'm going with.
You're
Yeah.
correct. You're correct.
I knew how to spell that one. That's a bunch of crap.
Whew!
You could have.
I'm up.
All right.
All I need is one. By the way,
Oh,
Google says it with a weird accent. Can I get
Now-
a Texas accent on
now-
this?
This actually even like gives you. I can't. His words pulled up, but this actually shows you like how it's like the lips are supposed to be
Oh,
too.
God.
Like it'll tell you like this is a proper pronunciation. All right. Are you ready? You ready?
I'm
Mikey?
ready.
I'm ready.
AJ, your word is automatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
What is happening here?
Onomatopoeia.
It's the most phonetic
Onomatopoeia.
word in the English language, actually.
I don't believe that either. Onomatopoeia. On O-N O-N-O-M-O-N-P-E-A. Onomatopoeia.
Maybe you should play it for me again.
3 seconds.
Onomatopoeia.
O-N-O-M-O-N-O-P-E-A.
Time.
That's it.
Nope.
Of course not.
Sorry.
Of course not.
Onomatopoeia.
Let me see that word.
Automatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. This is crap.
It's literally the most phonetic word, I think, in the English language.
There's no T in there. It's not.
I think it's
Well,
up there.
There's definitely no T in it, but
There's a T in
There's
it.
a T in it.
The little Raj that's standing up there would have got that.
Is he going to get cat next? What is happening here?
So.
This is a bunch of crap.
Yeah. All right.
Are you ready to time me?
I'm ready.
All right. This one is dilate.
Dilate. Dilate. Dilate.
DIAL.
I know how to spell this one too, by the way.
ATE. Might as well, yeah.
Lock it in?
Lock it in.
That's it. Hey, you
ask me one in Spanish.
Hola.
I'm requesting that we reverse the last 3 words just for confirmation.
Excuse me. You don't change the goalie in a shootout.
This is a bunch of crap.
All right.
Let's hear your next word before you judge.
Okay.
Are
you ready, Mikey?
I'm ready.
Snuffleupagus? What is it?
Hip
Here you go. All right. AJ, your word is chauffeur.
Chauffeur. Chauffeur.
I think I know this one.
Chauffeur.
CHAUFFEUR. Chauffeur.
Actually, he should get double points because he actually said it correctly and then said it again, like they do in the spelling bee.
Yeah, I watch it.
Chauffeur.
You guys already told me I can't ask origins. I can't ask to have it in a sentence.
Your 30 seconds is how you want to spend it.
You guys already told me that.
All right.
You believe
That's
what
the
someone
proper
would tell
way.
you, though?
Okay. So
Was it right?
It's right. It's correct. You are correct. Okay. So Mikey's got 2. You got 1.
We're 8 words in.
And we're 5 words in. Okay. Are you ready?
Maths test next.
You might be getting your wish now here, AJ.
Oh, this is.
I still got to get one more.
I'm glad you didn't. You should be glad you didn't switch because Mikey, this next word is idiosyncrasy.
Idiosyncrasy. Idiosyncrasy.
Just
ID. Will you stop it? IDO.
15 seconds.
IDOC INC RACY. Oh man.
IDIO.
Oh, I forgot the I.
YNC.
I wasn't sure if it was that kind of a sync. I thought it was.
Y.
I was thinking of the movie.
So glad we didn't switch.
Idiosyncrasy.
I was thinking of what is that one that in there? A movie?
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy. That's what I was thinking.
That's what.
With Luke, was that Luke Wilson?
Luke Wilson. Yeah.
Luke Wilson was in it.
Can we do a movie test next?
I would challenge you to that.
Oh, I would win.
I just named the movie you couldn't think of. That's
All right. AJ.
I did. How to Train Your Dragon.
You ready for this?
Oh, ready.
Conscientious, AJ.
Have her say it. Have her say it.
Have her say it.
Conscientious.
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 That's why
Conscientious.
I've been drinking.
You're 12 seconds in.
I can't spell it. CON.
Conscientious.
SCIENCE.
Ooh, you were close.
CE?
CONSCIENTIOUS.
That's not even close.
That's different.
That's not even close.
Conscientious.
That's what.
Conscientious.
Oh, I spelled conscience. I heard it.
Conscientious.
And that's why I gave you 3 times. Okay.
Dang.
I would like to request that Tony doesn't say the word at all.
You want that one?
So good.
And only Google.
Only Google.
So wait a minute. It's now 2
to 1 still.
2 to 1 still.
All right, Mikey.
And
do you want?
Is this my third word? I think this is my third.
I just
word.
spelled my
This
fourth.
is your last word. I'm going to say it because
is
this
it
is your
the
last
last
word that Google's going to say. I'm going to say the other one, the one from Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
Okay.
If it's, I got that all day.
All right, Mikey, your word is chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum.
He doesn't have that.
Chrysanthemum.
Thank you for that.
Chrysanthemum.
ISS.
No.
Chris
No.
and I don't know. I don't plant things.
You sound like me.
Wait a minute. How long do I got?
10.
Chrysanthemum.
I've been way closer than he has on his shit.
I've
words.
gotten 2 already. You've gotten 1 altogether.
Yeah, but you're so off.
CHRISTMSAN.
That's it. He's done. He didn't get it.
There's a Y.
CHRYSANTH.
I was close up until the Y.
Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum.
You could say that you knew it all day, but you didn't actually spell it.
No, I would have spelled it better.
No.
Of the ones you've missed,
No.
I've been closer on mine. I've been super close.
You have. He has been closer. Okay, this is it. This is where you could. This is where you tie it up, AJ. Right here.
If you give him cat right now,
dilate.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get it wrong.
Okay, the first 4 were like I googled the hardest words to spell, or most misspelled words. Okay,
and you missed them both.
This is from Urban Dictionary. I'm gonna read the definition to you first, and then right after I say it, you start your timer.
After you say the word,
after the definition.
I'm gonna read the definition first. Then I'm gonna say the word,
and then I start.
Then you start the timer. Okay. Ready.
The definition of this word is anything that you keep, whether stolen or given to you, from someone's house after you slept with them.
Oh.
Screwveneer.
Oh no. SCREWVOUNIR. Screwveneer.
Nope. Sorry.
I feel like you missed an I in there.
SCREWVENIR.
Screwveneer. Oh.
Okay, even though
I went souvenir instead of screwveneer too.
Mm-hmm. I see where you're going with that. Okay.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought you just left things behind, so you could come back for them later.
Okay.
Like my dignity.
Mikey, this one's yours. Since Mikey
already won.
Mikey won, but he's still gonna have to pay.
Oh God, do I have to?
Yeah, because it's funny. When you light a girl's on fire, put it out with your, and then flap your arms and say, "You do not have enough badges to train me." Charizarding.
Pokemon reference.
CH.
Charizarding.
ZADING. No, ERING.
You got close. It's actually CHARIZARDING.
There an I in there?
I knew how to spell his word. I knew how to spell 3 out of.
Sorry, AJ. I'm not trying to put girls.
If we combined all 10 words, I could spell more than 10 words than he could.
Hey, sore loser over here.
I just couldn't spell
sore
my
loser.
words.
Tony, get him the gin. Get him the gin. He owes a shot for losing.
I'll be honest.
Oh.
You chose to go first. I wanted to flip a coin.
That's actually true. It could have gone either way.
I wanted to set the tone.
Yeah, you said it all right.
Oh, the gin.
Will you let so-and-so know that I beat you?
No.
Yeah, I'll let her know.
All right. AJ.
I don't like
because
gin.
I wasn't embarrassed during this whole thing at all. I will be taking one with you.
Oh, okay. I feel better. Thank you.
Wait,
for
why
that,
are you pouring 3 then?
Well, we had 2 before.
No, I was pouring that one right there.
Just for us 2.
Okay, good.
He's being a good trooper. I apprite that, sir.
Because
get that off the table.
I mean, just give me 1 too. God damn it.
That's right. There we go.
The 3 amigos.
I still feel like AJ owes 1 extra though.
No, he doesn't.
Listener, I didn't spell anything because I'm the worst speller on earth, and this came about because I couldn't spell. Like, what is that?
Cheers! No, hey, cheers!
No,
You're spelling
oh
me.
my God. Oh, these jerks!
Don't pour it out. Pour that out. We already took an extra half. Oh, you poured out so much.
Wow, that's a quarter.
Wow.
Shouldn't have screwed me.
Wow. Listener.
That was a decent shot.
He
just poured out half of his shot because he felt it was that much bigger than ours.
I was being nice.
You were being very nice.
I was being nice by taking another one too.
And what did you learn?
I learned nothing.
God, why did I come over?
Anyways, listener, I couldn't spell. What could I spell? Oh,
everything.
Oh, really?
And then so they said, "I am the best speller ever." Tony, you're the worst. So I thought of this.
We actually did have a whole conversation on that one time.
We did, yeah.
Could you have spelled any of my words?
All of them.
You want to see? You want to see your words? And I actually got a couple other ones at the bottom, but
where there's like a lightning round.
Well, I was gonna have I was gonna have you spell like the word from your birthdays on Urban Dictionary, but then it's like,
oh, what were they? Do you remember?
They're at the bottom. They're at the bottom.
What are our birthday words? And did Tony get our birthdays right?
Of course I did.
Oh, he has his own birthday written down there.
Because I didn't know if I wanted to play this game too.
So where's my birthday night?
It's right there.
Chrysanthemum and idiosyncrasy. I could not have spelled.
Dry. Right. What is my birthday?
4th.
Dry what?
Dry snitching. And then AJ's 18th was well up. I know, so that's why I had to pick better words.
I wish it was
dry snitching. DRI.
God, I was so
SNYT.
No, you even messed that one up. Wow, he messed that up.
I'm doing that on purpose.
Sorry, I know, AJ.
I'm the better
I'm doing it on purpose. Oh,
I
no, you lost. So clearly, you're not the better speller.
Actually, you're just the more unlucky one because you should have flipped for it.
This is a bunch of.
Nope. I win. Never play again.
And we're back. Yes, it's not the
That's worse than what I do.
That's all he knows how to do.
Yeah,
it is worse than what you do.
It's not the beginning of the episode, but it's my intro to the episode. Listener, we got one more thing we're going to do today, and since none of us can decide on what movie platform to watch or Google Plus or
I would have nominated
Disney
a rom-com
thing.
all day.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we came up with this next one. If you're familiar with
phonetic,
the phonetic alphabet for the military. Actually, I had to learn this. I just didn't know it was called a phonetic alphabet.
Yep.
So when I got my pilot's license, I had to learn all of this stuff. And then A is for this, B is for this.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, all that stuff.
Yeah. So the NATO version, I'm going to read you off right here. I'm going to read you the NATO version from March 1st, 1956 to present. Ooh. A for Alpha. I'll just read it. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, India, Juliett, Kilo, Lima, Mike, November, Oscar, Papa, Quebec, Romeo, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Victor, Whiskey, X-Ray, Yankee, Zulu.
Whiskey's my favorite.
That's the best.
And actually, so I'm reading this right off the Wikipedia website, and I didn't realize that they had an older version where they actually named the numbers, and 0, win, 2, tre, tra, he, 4, fahi is 5, 6, 7.
Tony just had a stroke.
No, it says right there. 7.
The only one I believe is the last one you're going to say.
8. Yeah. First of all, everybody's going to go to the last one.
Yeah.
8 is ATE8, and then 9er.
8 is 8 instead of 8?
8 is ATE.
But the purpose of this exercise is for us to rename the military phonetic alphabet, correct?
Correct. So I split this all up into 3, and then I gave them their letters, and I said, come up with some new ones.
And I forgot mine, so I redid them real quick.
Yeah, he did.
He really did.
Why did you forget yours, Mikey?
Because I wrote them down at work.
On paper. And I forgot to bring my notepad home. So currently, these words that I put on there, including the second ones I thought about, are still wide open on my desk at the office. So it's a good thing no one's going into the office right now.
Perfect.
Got some good stuff.
Oh.
Jesus.
Ooh, that was
okay.
close.
So it's going to go in this order. AJ, Mikey, me. And we're going to go in a circle like that.
Oh, is that how it worked?
Rotating through the whole alphabet.
I didn't even realize that in the little thing there.
Me neither. So we're making new phonetic spellings, new military.
Which they should adopt.
AJ, what do you have for
it's been since 1954.
A, alpha?
A for alpha. For the military phonetic alphabet, I have a new A. And Tony, you're writing these down, right?
Yes.
So, okay. So for the new A, anytime somebody wants to call out an A on a plane, on a car, whatever it is, A now stands for Antidisestablishmentarianism. So keep going.
It is the world we live in.
We're going to take a pause here, and we'll be back tomorrow. when Tony
After the spelling bee, let's see how Tony does.
Guess what?
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Nowhere close.
Autocorrect got it.
Wait, did it actually have it?
Well, let me explain what this word is. It's the movement in the 19th century where Britain opposed disestablishmentarianism from the Liberal Party to disestablish the Church of England. That was the plan of it. It's also the longest non-scientific word in the English language. So I'm starting off strong, boys.
What did you actually look up for that?
What do you mean?
Did you Google something? Or
I think that was right off his brain.
That was off the brain. My brain.
You knew that word already.
I did.
I knew the word.
Believe it. Oh, yeah.
No, I did.
If Tony's brain knew it, then mine could know it.
Yeah. How do you not know that? It's the longest word in the English dictionary.
Yeah, I didn't have to
I didn't know
Google
it's
it.
not
Nothing.
scientific.
I swear.
Yeah. Because there's dashes.
I don't believe either, y'all.
Okay.
That's not shocking at all.
Mikey, B, Bravo. What do you got?
Well, this word already got brought up today.
Oh, jeez.
So anytime they call a sign word, boop,
it's for B.
It's. Do I have to explain what that is as well?
No.
Okay.
We're going to be banned if you do.
Okay, so following along Mikey's train of thought.
I mean, is there really going to be any different one?
No.
C for Charlie. I have Cunnilingus. Cunnilingus?
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus. Thank you very much.
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus. There we go. Okay.
Cunnilingus, which is the long way to say the act of lovemaking.
With
I thought
your
it was the
mouth on a female.
What?
Yeah, it's not fellatio. It's the exact opposite.
I'm Googling that right now.
It is.
Yeah.
How do you? What do you guys think? Whoa! Before you Google it, what do you guys think it is?
I thought it was sex.
No, that's coitus.
Is that with a Q?
No,
Yeah.
C.
What do you think it is? What do you think it is?
Apparently, I've been doing it all wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I've been doing that part right. I'm better up there than with the top than with the bottom.
Oh, it is.
Cunnilingus.
You're right.
On them.
Cunnilingus is when
Tony's
a guy
right.
goes down on a girl.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I'm winning.
Wow, listener, you are learning a lot today, aren't you?
I got it confused with coitus. You're right. You're
Okay.
right. You're right. You're right.
All right, back to AJ.
D for Delta.
D for me. This is a shout out and a call out to Tony. D from now going on. Dingleberry.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Dingleberry. This is the name of Tony's fantasy football team as well.
I think it's also one of his email addresses.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Dingleberry. And Dingleberry is the thing that gets stuck on the back of your butt if you're an animal. After
And by animal, it could be a very hairy man as well.
It could be a hairy man. Those are dingleberries.
Yeah.
Mikey, E for Echo.
Erection.
Well,
yeah. Listener, if you could see what I'm showing to them.
We're number one. We're number one.
Okay, this one isn't far off. We have F for Foxtrot. I have fart. Nice. Quick.
Nice, simple,
Yeah.
just cutting through the cheese. Fart.
Did you really just dad joke that? And you laughed so hard. He's still laughing.
He loves dad jokes.
I love it. I love a good pun, a good dad joke.
Cut through the cheese. All right, I got G.
G for golf.
G for golf. Yes. G is now no longer golf. G is gonad.
Spell that. Well, you have it right in front of you.
Well, I didn't know if I spelled it right.
Oh.
Given my track record, I probably didn't. Gonad.
I feel it's like gnome. There should be an M up front.
Oh, could be.
Like GM.
Nomad.
Okay. H, hotel, Mikey.
Sorry.
Hopeless.
Oh, God, skip it. Go on to Tony quickly. Before he rabbit holes that, please go.
All right.
Please,
Okay.
Tony.
I used to be India. It is now Indonesia. Just because I made it longer. That's all I can think about. I was thinking if you're on the radio and you gotta say I, what's more ridiculous than India? Indonesia. Like
There's a lot of good I ones.
okay. AJ, let's get past
I feel like
Mike.
Tony didn't try that hard.
No, I didn't.
He gave up on that one. J for me. Juliett. Old is Juliet. The new one is Jehoshaphat.
What?
Jehoshaphat. Do you guys remember?
Is that English?
It is. It is English.
Say it one more time.
Jehoshaphat.
Did you just call me a bad name?
So hang on. Jehoshaphat to my little brain was what Yosemite Sam used to yell in the cartoon. Jumpin' Jehoshaphat's. Jumpin' Jehoshaphat's. Jehoshaphat though is actually from the Bible back in the forever days, but it's spelled many different ways.
I thought it was Jiminy. Jumping Jiminy. All right. Okay, but okay. Yeah.
Jewillikers?
Jehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat.
Good luck, Tony.
Well, I already. So okay. Mikey.
JJ.
K for kilo.
Oh God.
Kankle.
What's a kankle?
That's where.
Okay. Next, Tony.
Not Kegel.
Okay.
Oh,
Kankle.
Kegel is what you're looking for.
Yeah,
Kegel. Oh, Kegel.
I'm the best
Kegel.
speller, and I love
No,
Kegel.
that's not spelling. That's just
Kegel. I wrote
alcohol.
down Kankle.
That's what that is. It's Kankle.
K-E-
No, I said
It's
Kankle.
Oh,
Kankle is the word.
This is why he was announcing the spelling, not participating.
How did you spell Kankle?
I am moving on to...
It's just ankle with a K.
Ankle with a K. L. Used to be love. Now it's Lima. Lima! I now pronounce it Labia.
Whoa!
Hey!
Very nice. Very nice.
M for Mike.
Mike.
Hey!
No longer Mike. This is a common one that I actually use on a regular basis. I have been using it for years. M is for Mancy.
Did you say Mancy?
Mancy. This is taken from the show Archer, which is a very popular show on FX. M is for Mancy. It's very confusing with the letter N for Nancy. So I have used this I have used it for work. I have used it on customer service calls. I have used it in regular life, and it is fantastic. Every single person goes, huh? M is for Mancy.
Hey, Tony, will you ask me what mine is?
Okay. How about N for November?
Hold the long beep. Hold the long beep.
Nancy. It's written down right there.
It is Nancy. I read it. He's got Nancy.
So that's going to confuse everyone.
Mancy and Nancy.
Yeah.
That's my purpose. That's
perfect.
That's how this brain works.
You played right into his trap.
LMNO. You've got O, Mr. Tony.
I mean, I couldn't think of anything besides Oscar, so I came down with orthogonal.
That's tough.
I went for a long.
You couldn't just gone oral?
Not after I go Cunnilingus.
Yeah, that's too simple.
Yeah,
they go hand in hand. Well, mouth to tongue to.
Well,
okay.
I'll back him up with the simple P. P, Mikey, you said it
Papa.
earlier. Yeah, Papa. No longer Papa. It's now pneumonia.
Pterodactyl.
Hang on. Oh,
no, hey, yeah, there you go.
Hang on. So I give an example. Pneumonia. No, you can't spell it, Tony. Why are you spelling it?
Wait, how do you start it? Yeah, how do you start it?
It starts with a P.
Okay, and then what are the first four letters there?
Don't worry about it. Keep going, AJ.
Pneumonia. So I give an example. So P is pneumonia, but if I wanted to use the new military phonetic spelling for the letter for the word Pam, Pam is phonetically spelled pneumonia, Antidisestablishmentarianism, and Mancy. That's how you spell Pam, military phonetic.
I accept. All right. Oh, Mikey. Q for Quebec.
Quota.
Oh.
There'd be a theme.
I would have done like quince or something.
The hell's a quince?
Okay. I have to rename R for Romeo, and I decided to name it Roofie.
Hey!
Oh! Okay.
Is that with an F or a PH?
It's with an R. Okay. AJ.
Shout out.
Whoa! You might listen to this. You never know.
Ooh. S for Sierra, AJ.
It's no longer Sierra yet. Syria.
What?
Syria?
What? Oh, wow.
I've been very bad recently. S is now, in lieu of events that are taking place August 14th, S is going to be scrotum.
Wait. Okay.
Very important.
I was thinking of that. What does that date represent? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mikey. T for Tango.
Token.
The token what?
Quota?
Yep.
Okay, U for uniform.
Rapid fire.
I am now going to Uranus.
Uranus, very nice.
Low hanging fruit, but I'm taking it.
No, that's not a cheap shot. Very good.
How about AJ? V for Victor.
Victor. This one is no longer Victor. Jesus could not predict my next word here.
Give me a second. Velociraptor.
No.
Venerian.
I'll even tell you the definition. The definition is milking a cow. Whoa.
Vexing?
Vigorous.
You both are idiots.
Go ahead.
Vaximulgus.
What the?
Vaccination?
Vaximulgence. Vaximulgence
Vasectomy?
is the definition to milk a cow.
Vaximulgent.
If you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Mikey on that one. I think you're doing it wrong. Yeah. Mikey. W. Whiskey.
Wine.
Oh. That's not even.
You know, okay, you guys know me.
Whiskey,
yeah, I mean,
right.
you know,
right.
no, you know, I mean,
might as well say water.
All right, I have X.
No, I turned it into that.
X for X-ray. I am going with something just
Xylophone?
fancy. Xerox.
I think that's pretty.
No, it sounds like a Z.
Zero.
I'm trying to do your Pneumonia.
Yeah, I would have. I would have done Xander.
Like spell xylophone. Xylophone.
It starts with a Z.
R.
An X.
AJ.
Y.
Y for Yankee.
Yankee. It is now yippee. And you have to hold the E. I got 7 E's on that, by the way. 7 E's.
Was that in a commercial?
Okay. Mikey, to round it off, Z for Zulu.
Yeah, it's something spectacular. I feel like it reminds me of a Ritz commercial. I think it's Ritz.
Huh?
Zesty.
That's a cracker.
Yeah, right.
That's like a saltine cracker.
It's zesty now.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Can you spell our names out with this?
Let's see.
I would love to see what he spelled. That's the most important part.
How about this, guys?
No,
hey,
this is the best part.
I feel like we need a screenshot of Tony's phone right now to go up on the Twitter.
Agreed.
How about no? Because I'm drunk and I'm just randomly writing this down so I can read it. How about this?
We did a spelling contest.
Everybody, the new phonetic alphabet is now A for anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Nailed it.
B for because I know the word. He doesn't believe it.
It's true.
I don't think he does.
B for C for Cunnilingus. D for Dingleberry. E for Erection. F for
Having
fart.
trouble there, Tony?
G for Gonads.
Uh-huh.
H for hopeless. I for Indonesia. J for Jehoshaphat. What did he say? Jehoshaphat. K for Kankles or Kegels.
No, Kankles.
Okay. L for Labia. M for Mancy.
I love it.
N for Nancy.
That's my favorite.
O for orthogonal. P for pneumonia. Q for quota. R for roofie. S for scrotum. T for token. U for Uranus. V for
he's not getting it.
Vicus of Vaximulgin. Vaximulgin?
Just change it to vasectomy.
Vaximulgence. W for wine. X for Xerox. Y for yippee. And Z for zesty.
Pretty good, boys.
Listener, why don't you write us in at sure whatever, bro, and phonetically spell us your name.
Give us your list.
What is your name, Tony?
T. It's token, orthogonal, Nancy, yippee.
I did get my Y.
All right. AJ is Antidisestablishmentarianism. Jehoshaphat. Mikey is Mancy.
No.
Mikey is not Mancy?
I am Mancy.
Oh, yeah, he is Mancy.
Yeah. Mikey is Mancy, Indonesia.
His own word.
Kankle. Erection. Yippee!